everyone, Leah with Leah Noell Design. I am popping in here this afternoon because I am dry brushing this buffet and I thought it might be something cool to show you guys. I worked on this piece last night, I worked on this piece yesterday with you live, and then I finished the blending out in my private class group, and now I'm doing some dry brushing, so I figured I'd go live and just show you some dry brushing. I am going on the Dixie Belle page tonight at 7 o'clock CST. So it's advertised it's 8 o'clock EST, but it's 7 o'clock my time. Hey Laura, hi Janet, hi Shannon, thank you. So I'm kind of like, I'm in the stages where I'm debating. I want to play around with some patina, and I'm thinking either rust patina or some copper patina, or maybe both kind of at the top that drips down. So it's kind of, I don't know, it's up in the air. So I just have a tiny bit of paint on my brush. Hey Brenda! And I'm just doing this. And I don't dry brush too often, because I think some people, everyone has techniques that they do differently. I always feel like dry brushing is, I reserve it for more older, worn looks like this, because your paint gets literally caught in every grain and nook and cranny, and I just find glaze or wax easier to navigate. But this would not look right if I was using glaze or wax. So dry brushing it is, and it's kind of starting to look a little smoky and cool. So do you see that transformation already? So it's a little darker in person, and I did dry brush the charcoal down here. And I'm just gonna keep going forth, and I'm hoping this is gonna kind of turn out just how I want it to. I'm gonna go do this a little bit heavier. I kind of love ombre. It makes sense to me. Ombre does in my brain. But I just want a smoky black look, and I want it to fade. My fade line here and here and here, they don't match, and they're not intended to. I do want to lighten my middle up a little more. Hey guys, thanks for being here. So I'm just gonna fade this in more with paint. I think that you could see it too much. I'm gonna grab a little more driftwood. I go through a million of these like plates because this is how I clean my brush, because you don't want too much paint on your brush. So I want to kind of get it heavy right here, so I'm going to start here. I can still see a little bit of that orange through, which I'm okay with. But I'm thinking it needs some blue or green patina, and definitely needs some rust patina, and we'll go from there. I might put it on and think, oh my gosh, this is horrible. Why did I say that? But that's how I do furniture. I have to see it, and I get this far, and then I try something new. And then sometimes I wished I had stopped, but because this is kind of, I like the way it looks right now too. All right, so you see the difference between this and this? It's lighter, there's more dimension, there's depth, it looks very shaded, and it was quite simple. Thank you, Brent. It is Midnight Sky and Coffee Bean up here, and then Driftwood and Manatee Gray down here. We are supposed to get like an ice storm today, and so it's my my furniture shipper is like, oh my goodness, there might be ice. So I'm waiting on that today, but I'd rather them drive safe. Do you guys have snow and ice where you're at? Thanks, Lori. Thanks for watching, Anissa and I. Hi, Annie. Thank you. Yeah, we were supposed to get an ice storm. It's so funny because like the school system that my kids go to, they call, like they've already called in all the sports and everything else. And I'm like, we live in Chicago. Like we could get between 0 and 85 inches and no one knows. So they called it already. And who knows if it'll actually ice up. All right, do you guys see how easy this is? I'm kind of going both ways because I want the texture. But that is just how I brought it to a smoky color. I don't know if this buffet really needs patina or anything else. I guess I just envisioned it. I envisioned doing this one simple, but I have a hard time with simple. I want more. It needs more. More. But I like the way that it's looking really smoky. I'm gonna work this drawer a little more. I'm gonna put a little more driftwood here. No snow in Atlanta, Georgia, of course. They keep changing the West Tennessee weather. Yeah, it's hour by hour. It's crazy. We did get a lot of snow this weekend. It's a cold winter. My husband works outside, so he just called me and he's like, my toes are gonna fall off. And I don't know, I think it's 17 today. It's probably colder than that. You know, 17 degrees, but it feels like it's 4. So the dry brushing is just kind of helping me fade my colors in. And it'll highlight every drip that you have. I don't know if this is from me or previously painted. It's probably from me. I want to blame it on the previous paint finish, but I think that's from me. So you will see all your drips with dry brushing. So I'll go back through and buff that out. I can't even blame it on the previous paint job, I'm sure. I mean, it's just part of painting. You get drips. And sometimes they're okay and sometimes they're not. All right, so now I'm gonna tell you guys what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the sides, and then I'm gonna get out my patina from Dixie Belle. And you finally, hey Susie, I was just getting off. Now I have to stay on longer because you're here. How are you? Susie is my grandma's best friend of like 50 years. 50 years, we'll play it safe. But anyway, what my plan is I'm going to, this is dry already. I'm going to play with the patina. And I'm thinking I'm going to play like on this side. And what I'll do is I'm going to add some copper patina and some rust patina here. And just kind of let it come down the doors a little bit. And then I'll spray it and we'll see how it looks. And if it looks good, I will show you guys how to do it on the Dixie Belle page tonight at 8 o'clock. EST, 7 o'clock CST, 7 o'clock Chicago time. So that's kind of what I'm going to do. I'm just going to kind of play with the doors and see how they look, with the patina. If they don't look good with the patina, then I'll just take it off and, I have a dresser I need to paint teal. I have quite a few pieces lined up to be painted. I did a bunch of prepping last weekend, so I have pieces that are ready to be painted and done. So anyway, okay, well, if you guys have questions, pop them in the comments and I will respond. I will respond as soon as I see them. And other than that, I will see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.